Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Big Daddy J. This is my first video of my top 10 wrestlers of the week. Oh, my list is very interesting for this week. Oh, I'm ready to get to it. I cannot wait. And I hope you all agree with my list. I mean, this is my opinion, and, it's just exactly that, my opinion. But starting out at number 10 is my boy Cesaro. He's just great. He made my top 10 this week. My number 9 pick of the week was Jack Swagger. That match that he put on Monday Night Raw, classic. My number 8 pick is Bully Ray. Yes, TNA Bully Ray. It's not just for WWE or by yourself. This is for everybody. This is like PWI 500. Oh wait, except for I'm real. I'm not fake. Anyways, I'm not going to start on that right now. But my 7th pick of the week was John Cena. You're all probably like, why would you choose John Cena? He's getting put down our throats all the time. Well, let me tell you why I put John Cena on my top 10. He does carry the company on his back. He can tell stories, which we saw with Bray Wyatt. And we're seeing it now with Dean Ambrose telling a story. He told one on Monday Night Raw with Dean Ambrose. That look that he gave Dean Ambrose, it's priceless. I mean, that's why he made my top 10 people. And I'm not one of the people that would bash John Cena. I mean, yeah, he does get put down our throats, but he knows what he's doing. So I do support John Cena. I'm not going to bash him. But anyways, on to my number 6 pick would be Bobby Roode. This man right here, he should be in the E. But he's sitting at TNA because he's a loyal TNA person. I mean, if you all watch any TNA live Impact or anything like that, which is not live, whatever. But his promos, he's got promo skills. And he can work. Which I know a lot of people in WWE, they don't have the mic skills but can work. Some have the mic skills but cannot work. Or wrestle, sorry. Yeah, that's why he made my top 10 of the week at 6th. My 5th pick, this is going to be crazy. But my 5th pick for the week is Ethan Carter III. You're wondering why. Well, I think WWE lost out on Ethan when he was in the NXT. This man has a perfect body. He has the mic skills, and he can wrestle. So, I mean, why wouldn't he make top? He made my top 5. So, therefore, I mean, I really don't know what to say about him. He's like Bobby Roode, should be in WWE. But yet, he's not. Which I don't think that WWE probably would use him correctly. I like his story that's going right now in TNA. Which I've not been following him in a while, but, My 4th pick, I know we've seen this man many, many, many times. And everybody's getting tired of him, but Randy Orton is my 4th pick of the week. He made my number 4 spot. And you're probably sitting there like, why would you choose Randy Orton? Well, why not? He brings a lot to the table. Even though he's been, how many times the world champion now? 11? 12? If he wasn't as good as he is, then he wouldn't be where he's at right now. Am I right or wrong? I don't know. He's got the perfect intro too. I love I got voices in my head. I love that video or that song. I don't know why. Anyways, down to my top 3 picks for the week. My number 3 pick would be Dolph Ziggler. I can't say enough about this man. He goes out night after night and busts his ass for the company. He's been here. He's a veteran. He's been in the business for a little while now. He started at the bottom, and he's worked his way to the top. But it's just injuries have stopped him from getting to that scale of being on top. You know what I'm saying? So he made number 3. If you want to, go back and check out his match on Monday at Raw, and you'll see why he made my top 10 for this week. Now, my second pick, Dean Ambrose. I love his gimmick that he has. He comes off as the badass of this generation. You know what I'm saying? He can work. He can wrestle. He can. I'm gonna take you back for a minute. Go back to think about the when Jake the Snake Roberts came back and the Shield were together. Who was it that got the snake put on him? It was Dean Ambrose. That look in his eyes was just priceless. I mean, he could tell a story, and it's great. And that's why he made my number 2 pick for this week. It's because just go back and watch the things he's done, and you'll have to agree with that. I mean, I know in the Shield, he was probably my last pick, but he has shown more character, more charisma since the Shield has been separated. So that's why he's number 2 this week. My number 1 pick of the week, and which I'm going to talk for a minute about, and that would be Bray Wyatt. Yes, he's not been on wrestling in a couple days, but his promos have been on spot. He can work when he has to. This is kind of going to bash one of my top 10s, which is John Cena. But when they put him in the match with John Cena, he kind of got buried and shoveled around. He held his own with John Cena, but they made Bray Wyatt look weak, which I don't agree with, because Bray Wyatt could deliver something for this generation that The Undertaker delivered back in my generation when I was growing up. He could have been the next Mystery of Darkness, you know. He could have built his stable, the Wyatt family, up. But now they're wanting to separate them, which I don't agree with. I think they had money on Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family. Just added some more people to the group. I could see Bray Wyatt being a major player in the WWE as long as they use him correctly and they don't bury him. He's my number 1 pick right now of the week. I've been thinking about him a lot. I like his skill. And he's got more of a gimmick now than he did with Husky Harris. I mean, back when he was Husky Harris, all we saw was NXT, and didn't see much about him. I mean, it's all about Wade Barrett. But yeah, that's my top 10 for the week of October 12th through the October 18th. My next video will be next Friday night. And I hope y'all enjoyed this video. And don't forget to check out our YouTube channel. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter. Our Twitter is VWN Main. You can also find us on Facebook at VWN. And check out our weekly hangout on Wednesday nights. Me and Brian B discuss Raw and anything that we want to discuss. I mean, it's just our main show for the VWN. Fans, this was great. I enjoyed it. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Y'all have a good night.